Good evening, America. My name is Katie Britt, and I have the honor of serving the people of the great state of Alabama in the United States Senate. However,
holy shit, right off the bat, massive multi-level marketing vibes. She's about to explain to me how much my life would be better if I sold like Cutco knives or something.
A permanent politician who has actually been in office for longer than I've been alive.
That is true.
One thing was quite clear, though. President Biden just doesn't get it.
She actually sounds like she's in duress. Jesus Christ. Yeah. She's like breathing through her teeth. Like this very pained. Like it's uncomfortable to watch her. I think this is like it's like a misstep because I know Republicans are conservative, but behavior like this is off-putting like to everyone. Like it's not as though conservatives see this and go, ah, this is normal. Like a lot of them, like this is just generally off-putting behavior. The same way politicians are generally off-putting, you know?
Families are worse off. Our communities are less safe, and our country is less secure.
Less secure?
I just wish he understood what real families are facing around kitchen tables just like this one. You know, this is where our family has...
Got it. I understand why she's acting this way now. Republicans are anxious about how much of an effect the Roe v. Wade being undone is going to have on women's votes. And they know that's like a massive electoral disadvantage. But so they wanted a woman to do this. But at the same time, they also don't want like an assertive woman because they know that a lot of conservatives get kind of like angry, especially conservative men, if it sounds like a woman is talking competently at you, which is one of the reasons, by the way, that people like Marjorie Taylor Greene or Lauren Boebert, who are very aggressive women, only direct their aggression at Democrats. You almost never see them addressing their own constituency with any kind of confidence, unless they're saying something along the lines of, I'm going to take this confidence and use it against the Democrats. But this is a very direct message to Republicans, not like a, oh, we're speaking to Democrats through you kind of thing. So they worried about her being confrontational. So they needed a woman, but they needed her to be servile. And this is what we get.
My American dream allowed me, the daughter of two small business owners from rural Enterprise, Alabama, to be elected to the United States Senate at the age of 40. Growing up...
That's wow, that's so inspirational. The child of multiple business owners was able to get into politics. The American dream truly is being born the child of two business owners, you know? Keep in mind that a small business owner usually means fewer than 500 employees.
Our families are hurting.
Hurting.
Our country can do better. And
this is what happens with... Nice frame. This is what happens when you're a theater kid, but you're also heterosexual, so you never get the chance to develop those talents, you know? Hurting. You hear like the voice quivering, you know? Our chance. You know? I can't really do it. I mean, she can't either, so...
We don't have to look any further than the crisis at our southern border to see it.
Wait, hold on, I'm sorry.
Than the crisis at our southern border.
Smile. It's so artificial, dude. Why would you smile before the... You don't shift into a big smile when you're still in the middle of the grave statement. You smile when you get to the net. That's... People don't talk this way. Oh my God.
But he refused to take responsibility for his own actions. Mr. President, enough is enough.
Look at this extremely sincere expression of anger. Notice how she's comfortable slipping into more authoritative language as a woman when she's addressing the Democrats and not her constituency. That's one of the reasons why it comes across so inauthentic. She might be able to naturally do the condescending mommy tone or naturally do the anger, but having to shift between them so she doesn't risk condescending to conservatives or coming across as like authoritative or bitchy to conservatives, like probably really giving her you know, run for her money as far as acting talent goes.
Hardworking families are struggling to make ends meet today. And with soaring mortgage rates and sky-high childcare costs, they're also struggling.
These are all things Republicans are great at fixing when they're in charge, by the way. You know, when Republicans get in charge, when Trump was president, yeah, he was like, yeah, man, I'm going to make childcare way more financially accessible. I'm going to make all of that shit way more affordable. That's very true. That's very true.
They're also struggling to how to plan for tomorrow.
Smile. Why does she reflexively smile every time she describes other people suffering? Like, she should, like, why? It's very unnatural. You're not supposed to smile. Is this like an autism thing? Why do you, like, do you not know what, is it because they told you to smile a lot because you're a woman talking to Republicans, so you need to like be non-threatening? You have to appeal to like the Madonna whore thing where you have to be their like wife and mother at the same time, so you have to constantly smile no matter how inappropriate it comes across. It's very weird. You don't understand the cameraman is making silly faces. That's true. Cameraman's just making goofy little expressions. Yeah, she's just giggling along. It's all innocent, you know.
But let's be honest, it's been a minute since Joe Biden pumped gas, ran a carpool, or even pushed a grocery cart.
Joe Biden, for a lifetime politician, is one of the least wealthy there's ever been, and he's a known car lover. Like, he's continued driving well past the point that most people would at his age. He has a particular fondness for cars. He spent most of his time in the Senate. Like, he didn't have money. He borrowed money from Barack Obama as VP. Yeah, but he hates grocery carts. He might hate grocery carts.
For years, the left has coddled criminals and defunded the police.
Yep, that's definitely a real thing that happened after the BLM protests, and it wasn't just like a thing people said on Twitter. Yeah, that definitely ended up happening.
All while letting repeat offenders walk free. The result is tragic, but foreseeable. From our small towns to America's most iconic city streets, life is getting more and more dangerous.
Wait, I thought the narrative was that it was big Democrat cities that were getting more dangerous. If it's also happening in small towns. Oh, wait. Reported violent crime rate in the United States from 1990 to 2022. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. You hit a low point in 14. That's Obama, by the way. And then you get a little high point in 16. And then you hit a low point again here in 19. That's Trump. And then when COVID hits, you get a bump again. And then it's been going down. I don't know. It seems fine. We're fine. Stop with the data, Vaush. I'm starting to not be afraid of black people. Oh, shit. Sorry. Okay, let's continue.
America deserves leaders who recognize that secure borders, stable prices, safe streets, and a strong defense are actually the cornerstones of a great nation.
It's like a scene from Get Out. It does more closely resemble the behavior of a character in a TV show that is lambasting this person than it does human behavior, you know? Like, this would be pretty fitting in any kind of political satire where you're meant to distrust this person from the get-go, so you know that going in, and you see this, and it's all, like, evidence of how fucking weird she is, you know?
Just ask yourself, are you better off now than you were 3 years ago?
Objectively, yes. What? Yeah, one absolute yes. 3 years ago was 2021, right after the beginning of COVID. Yes, there were still lockdowns going on back then. Everything is rebounded. The GDP has surged since that point. Yeah. Obviously. Why would she say that? Because she's talking to an audience of cultists who don't actually, like, critically think, so it doesn't matter. The face she's trying to serve, Lamau. She's trying to serve.
We are the party of hard-working parents.
Do you guys all remember that Whitest Kids You Know bit? We need you, smile more, and with your mouth more open. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. You know.
Well, we got multiple stab wounds on the victims, and there's obvious signs of a struggle.
I want you to do it again. I want you to do it happier and with your mouth open.
You think this was our guy?
Happier, mouth open even more.
Wow, we got multiple stab wounds on the bodies!
We're gonna do this way happier. Mouth's gonna be way more open.
Look, I get it. The task in front of us isn't an easy one, but I can promise you one thing. It is worth it. So I am asking you, for the sake of your kids and your grandkids, get into the arena. Every generation has been called...
See, this is the contradiction. Traditional conservative ideology involves the ostracization of women politically. So to appeal to them while doing so, like, it's contradictory. Even if women like this, and it seems they really didn't, men don't like this. Male conservatives are going to hear this, and like, they don't like it. It's a contradictory. I'm telling you, man, the only thing that saves the Democrats for all their incompetence is the fact that fascists are really, really, really incompetent.